Last one in is a rotten egg. What a hot day, said Bobby. It is too hot to play ball. It is too hot to run. It is too hot to ride a bike. It is too hot to do anything, said Willie. It is not too hot to go swimming, said Bobby. Yes, let's go swimming, said Willie. I will go home and ask my mother, said Bobby. Me too, said Willie. Meet you here in 5 minutes. Both of their mothers said yes. Now, don't forget to take your swimming trunks, Willie, his mother joked. On the day to the city pool, Bobby and Willie met Freddie. He was sitting on the steps of his house. He looked hot. Hey, Freddie, we're going swimming. Want to come too? I'll ask my mother, said Freddie. You may go swimming, said his mother, but remember that you are not a deep water swimmer yet. Just stay in the shallow water. I will stay in the shallow water, said Freddie. He ran out of the house. I can go, he shouted. Great, said Willie. Let's go. When they got to the locker room, they put on their swimming trunks. They took a fast shower and ran out to the pool. Hey, fellows, no running, yelled Tom the lifeguard. You know the rules. They looked at the list of rules. Rules of the pool. Number 1, no running or pushing. Number 2, no fooling around. Number 3, no food near the pool. Number 4, stay out of water right after eating. Number 5, girls must wear bathing caps. Number 6, no one in the pool when lifeguard is not on duty. Number 7, look before you dive. Number 8, no swimming in front of diving board. Number 9, only deep water swimmers can swim in deep water. Number 10, be careful. Don't be sorry. Tom, lifeguard. Okay, said Willie. Who is going in first? He dipped his foot into the water. Yikes, it's cold, he yelled. Bobby jumped into the deep water. Last one in is a rotten egg, he yelled. Not me, said Willie. He jumped into the deep water. I guess I am the rotten egg, said Freddie. I cannot go in the deep water. He walked down to the other end of the pool and jumped into the shallow water. Hey, look at me. I am a whale, said Willie. Hey, look at me. I am a submarine, said Bobby. Look at me, yelled Willie. Look at this big splash. Splash. Want to see a really big splash? Yelled Bobby. Splash. That was good, said Freddie. I wish I could do that. Let's play tag, said Bobby. Freddie is it. Oh, that's not fair, said Freddie. I cannot swim in the deep water. I'll be it all day. Okay, said Willie. We'll do something else. 2 girls swam by. Do you boys want to race us? The girls asked. Oh, come on now, said Willie. We don't want to beat you girls in a race. Yes, said Bobby. We'll win, and then you will cry. No, we won't. Let's race, said the girls. Okay, you asked for it, said Bobby. Freddie was the starter. Ready, get set, go! Willie swam fast. Bobby swam fast. But the two girls swam faster. They beat the boys by 3 feet. "Do you want to race again?" asked the girls. "Not today," said Willie. "Bobby and I are too tired from all that diving. We'll race you another day." "Those girls are really fast swimmers," said Willie. "But we are better divers," said Bobby. Freddie watched them dive. He sat by the side of the pool with his feet in the deep water. "One day I'll be a good diver too," he said very softly. Across the pool, 2 big boys were fooling around. They were pushing the little kids into the water. Suddenly, the boys came up behind Freddie. "And you go," they yelled. They pushed him into the pool. Freddie fell into the deep water. Down, down, down he went. He came up to the top. Then he sank down, down again. He opened his mouth to yell for help, but he only swallowed more water. He reached out, and there was a hand grabbing his. It was Tom, the lifeguard. Tom pulled Freddie out. Freddie sat down on the bench. He was full of water. He coughed. "What are you trying to do? Drinking all the water in the pool?" Tom made a little joke, but it was no joke to Freddie. He felt terrible. He wanted to cry, but he did not want Willie or Bobby to see him cry. He sat and shook. He was cold. As they walked home, Bobby said, "I just hope we find those 2 boys who pushed Freddie into the pool." "Let's go swimming again tomorrow," said Willie. "I'll see how I feel," said Freddie. The next day, Bobby and Willie stopped at Freddie's house. "Let's go swimming," said Willie. "I can't," said Freddie. "I am sick." "What is the matter?" asked Bobby. "I have a bad cold," said Freddie. "You don't look very sick," said Bobby. "We'll see you tomorrow. Hope you feel better," said Willie. The next day, they were back again. "How is your cold today?" they asked. "It's all better," said Freddie. "Then let's go swimming," said Willie. "I can't go swimming. I hurt my leg," said Freddie. Freddie's mother was looking out of the window. "Why don't you go swimming with Willie and Bobby?" she called. "My leg hurts," said Freddie. "I think the water will make your leg feel better," she said. "And maybe you can learn how to swim in the deep water. I'm sure that Tom will help you." "Well, I'll go," said Freddie. "But I don't know how I can swim with my sore leg." "Hi, Freddie," said Tom. "It's good to see you back. Now don't drink up all the water." Freddie laughed. "I want to learn to swim in the deep water," he said. "Can you teach me how?" "Jump in," said Tom. "Show me how you swim." Freddie swam. "You're splashing too much. Easy does it. Let's learn to swim the right way," said Tom. "First, we'll work on your breathing. Blow bubbles," said Tom. Freddie did it. "That is good," said Tom. "Now, let's learn how to float. Don't worry," he said. "I'll not let you go under." Soon, Freddie could float all by himself. "Now, I want you to kick like this and move your arms like this. You try it, said Tom. Freddie did what Tom told him to do. That's a little better, said Tom. Work on these things every day, and you will be in the deep water very soon. You kick very well for a boy with a sore leg, said Bobby. It is much better now, said Freddie. He smiled. Freddie worked hard. Every day he did this. He learned how to tread water. He kept getting better. Today, let's try swimming in the deep water, said Tom. Freddie is going to swim in the deep water, yelled Bobby. Good boy, Freddie. You'll make it, said Willie. Freddie jumped in. He swam and swam and swam to the other side of the pool. I did it! I did it! I can swim in the deep water. You're a good swimmer now, said Tom. Hey, let's swim, said Willie. He jumped into the deep water. Look at me, I am a cannonball, he shouted. Look at me, I am a big fish, yelled Freddie. Hey, look over there, said Bobby. Those are the two guys who pushed Freddie into the pool. The two boys were at it again. They were pushing the little kids into the pool. Freddie got out of the pool. Hey, you two, yelled Freddie. Just stop it. Are you talking to us? They asked. Yes, said Freddie. Just stop what you are doing. They looked at Freddie and laughed. Are you going to stop us? Yes, he is going to stop you, said Willie. He sure is, said Bobby. And I am going to stop you too, said Tom. Get out and do not come back until you can follow the rules. Last one in is a rotten egg, said Freddie. Not me, yelled Willie. Not me, yelled Bobby. They all jumped into the water at the same time. They all came up at the same time. Well, said Freddie, there are no rotten eggs here.